All right, we're coming to the place where I had that real bad accident with this bike. Not quite yet. It's a ways down the trail yet. But we're going to be there soon enough. See, right here, you're aware. In those types of tight switchbacks, see, that's where the cable, see how it moved? That's 3 times it's moved on me. Like I said, if he keeps doing that, eventually it's going to break. And then you're going to have issues. That broke. There again, when I first got the bike, I laid it down on the ground and I picked it up by the handlebar. And when they build the bikes, they don't put them together. They don't tighten everything down because they get probably paid by the bike. You know, they make X number of dollars to put the bike together, and they tighten down shit a little bit, but it should be tightened way more. They don't spend that time doing that because they want to get the bike built as fast as they can, so they make the most money. This isn't rocket science, guys. Oh, here's another tree. Check that shit out, huh? Would you say this is fresh sawdust, guys? Man, that's a big motherfucker to fall in it. In the winter? Fuck. Monster tree. But anyways, if that fucking wrench, is in, I had just knocked down wood twice right there, by the way, with my foot. If that wrench, Allen wrench package isn't inside of my tool bag here, I'm gonna be fucking upset as motherfucker. And if it's in that blue fanny pack that I took out of the Jeep, I gotta take that because, like I said, it's an extra storage compartment that you can have shit in. Okay, here's also where you wanna, I mean, I got the flat further back. We're gonna check the campground. We're gonna be driving right by it. We don't need water. I'm sure there's water turned on in these campgrounds. I'm sure the weekend was pretty busy here. Especially remember last week, or 2 weeks ago, I can't remember, was it last week? No, it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I went to Caliente and Cave Lake. Now I'm here at Navajo, the Navajo Nunchuck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Check that cable. Check the cable. That's good. It's not moving right now. It's pretty firm, but it obviously it needs to be tightened. Hopefully tightening it will do it. Will secure it. And I had a tape, you know. You see there's electrical tape there in every goddamn thing. Hey, there's a gopher. After a long cold winter of being inside of a little den full of food and acorns and whatever, what the fuck not they have to eat. See, my other bike might hit right there. This one, major clearance, bro, major, with the 29 tires. That was a very good move. The frame size, I wish I would have got, I mean, I wanted to get the normal frame size, but they didn't have it. They only had this bigger one, which they did cut 2 inches off of the seat post. And under normal conditions, I do ride. I mean, I do ride with a little bit higher seat, but like this bike has ground clearance, so I'm not sure where I fell, but I believe I'm approaching it at a very high rate of speed right here. I can't imagine fishing, man. Now, would you rather be out there fishing, or would you rather be out here riding a fucking mountain bike? I didn't think there'd be a fucking fallen tree. Now, maybe I should do like they do on Instagram. I should ride over this. I did not think there would be any deadfall. Shit. Not a biggie, guys. Not a biggie. I'm a trained assassin. Daddy's a trained assassin. Now there's guys that can actually probably ride over that fucking thing. Let me see it when you're coming downhill. You'd be careful, man. There's a couple of fucking knobs on there that'll fucking give you a flat tire too. Sharp pointer pokers. We're approaching that area that I fell. Do you think I can? Now, I thought there would be no deadfall, and I was wrong. There was. Okay, this thing moved again. The place I fell is still in front of us somewhere. Well, guaranteed that's recent deadfall. The guy with the chainsaw has come back through again. Careful. I don't think you're going to get any man-made shanks up here. You're only going to get those near the fucking near the houses, near the cottages. know where I hit was a relatively high-speed location. So I believe we're approaching it very, very quickly, coming up here pretty soon, that's for sure. You know, I think I passed it already. Now, I'm not going to go back and try to figure out where, but I think I did. I gotta focus here. It's like there was another clearance right there. I think I did. I don't know how I could have passed it. I know you have a real good view of the lake. I should have been focusing more on it. I may have passed it. I'm not really certain. I think I did. Ooh, see, look, check this deadfall right here. That's going to come down pretty soon. I do remember that the high school kids I do remember it now. It's in one of my videos, you've probably seen that big water tank. It was before that water tank is where I made the hit, because I remember I hit this thing twice. The first time it just cut my arm, and that's where I showed the high school kids. There was a high school kids here training. I showed them my cut on my arm. I said, look at it. I'm leaking a little bit because I hit that stump that day with my arm. And then that's where it was. It's before that water tank. I should go back, huh? It's only about a fucking mile or so. But now I remember it. Well, then he cleared it. It was before that, just before that water tank is where that stump was. And I do believe the guy did cut it, clear it. I'm almost tempted to go back there. Jeez, I can't believe I should have been focused on that a little bit more. I wasn't thinking. Like I said, I'm going to do this run again tomorrow, so I could go back, but I'm having trouble with the throttle here. So we're going to get back to camp, and we're going to crack a beer, and we're going to find the tool that will tighten that baby up. Allen head. I hope that it's inside of my tool bag here. More than likely, I've got more than one of that size Allen head with me. Yeah, see, this side of the campground is empty, and it's probably closed. He's probably got the gate closed down there. Oh no, it's not empty. There's one person here. We got some deer flies here. That irritates me. Irritates me that I didn't order that new part. It's plug and play, gentlemen. It's so fucking, probably 40 bucks, 50 bucks maybe. Spider webs. Imagine tonight it'll probably get down to '30s, high 30s, I would imagine. I didn't check the forecast even on this trip. I just said, let's go. I usually check to see if it's raining and shit like that too. I didn't do that this time. I had packed up the trailer with the generator and cot and canopy and fuel cells. I did that a week ago. You know, that's a very tedious task of making sure that, you know, you got to get all the right size straps, and fucking the buckle has to be in a position to where you can loosen it easily and shit like that. It's very tedious to have to do that the day before you go. I mean, just, you know, doing it, I had to do it for the bikes, but those are easier. But you still have to get the right length of strap. And it's a bit tedious to do it. No doubt about it. But this time around, you see all those straps and everything. They're gonna stay on the trailer. I'm gonna cover, hell, even the generator is gonna stay on there, and the fuel cells are gonna stay on. Everything's gonna stay on, because the next trip will be probably, I'm not sure, Idaho maybe. Uh-oh, getting bit by a bug on my leg. I needed to spray more. I needed to spray more on underneath my pants. pant leg. I did spray a little bit, but evidently not enough. You guys enjoying the ride? Because I sure the hell am. Aside from the cable being a fucking major dilemma. Now, do you think I can find that little rubber piece? Probably not. Is it a deal breaker? No, but I did want to try to find it. I'm gonna spend 15 minutes trying to find that little fucker. And I would dare to say I probably got about a 50-50 chance of finding it. Now see, I'm riding off the trail there a little bit where I can't see if there's a shank. Like I said, you're not gonna run into one of those shanks over here. You're only gonna run into it near the houses. Man-made shanks. It's cooling off quite dramatically. It's approaching 5 p.m. The sun is going down. It's behind more clouds now. No rain. Maybe a droplet or two every now and then, per se. See this trail? That's where that one ties into that we checked earlier. In one of my earlier videos, we wanted to go down and see if the deadfall was still there. That's where it comes out right here. One of them anyways. There's multiple ways to come down, actually. There's multiple 2 or 3 connectors coming down from it. This is the main trail here. Here we get a little bit of rain. Good ride, good ride. Can't wait to get a beer, and I'm not hungry. We might have one of those cinnamon donuts. Wouldn't mind having one of those little sons of guns. I got 3 of them. Inside of those big, I got these tall Tupperware just exactly for these cinnamon donuts. So you can put 2 of them in each Tupperware. I'm figuring that 3 will last okay for several days. And they did last time, and I believe they will this time also. It's very nice having that cinnamon roll in the morning with your coffee. Well, we're gonna crack a beer, and then we're gonna see what tools we got in our bag. And I most certainly have that Allen wrench with me. I've got other... My phone just buzzed. My phone just buzzed. So we got a little bit of service here. Let me take a look. Nothing important came in. Just my Yahoo mail, which means nothing. Nothing of a significance or importance. Beautiful. We're going to fire up that generator.